Hello today, and today we're going to have a game of Weetabix versus the Titchies on the Commodore 64. Now I just reviewed this on the Amstrad CPC. It was crap. Why am I doing it again? I don't fucking know. So this came out in 1984, come out on the CPC, Commodore 64 and ZX Spectrum. If I review the Spectrum is another thing, depending how this version plays. CPC was shit. I'm only assuming all three versions are going to be shit. Right, we'll keep it on level 1. Maybe I should change the level to a difficult level, maybe. Didn't think of that, but the problem is with this game on the CPC, it was repetitive. So 14 Titchies, yes, same as the CPC version, but the Titchies look a lot smaller in this version, and I think this is Dunk. Who remembers the commercials back in the 80s when you had the Weetabix men versus the Titchies, and it helped sell their fucking product. I didn't buy it because I fucking hate Weetabix anyway. It's disgusting. And I think the only way you could get this game is by sending off for it by a mail order or something like that. Before the days of the internet, so I had to do things by mail order, sending a check. Yeah, it's basically the same old shit. I don't know what one's worse actually. I think the graphics look nicer on the CPC actually with the Titchies. So they made it a little bit more difficult on the Commodore 64 version, making them smaller, a lot smaller. But it's the same old shit. It is the same old shit. Yeah, it's definitely a little bit more challenging on the Commodore 64 because the Titchies are a lot smaller. So we get a little bit of animation when he chucks the missile in the air. But same as the CPC, he doesn't animate when he's walking or going left and right. So you got a shield if you push up. Yeah, that's it. You got to make sure you don't run out of neat wheat. So it is actually more challenging to play on the Commodore 64. Yeah, I didn't think that was going to hit. Oh, it's going to hit. Oh, and you can't rapid fire, obviously, because you got to. Once you deploy a missile, you got to wait for it to come back, so you can pick it up and do it all over again. Here we go. That's going to hit. So 4 more Titchies to get. Oh. So it's the top of the screen, and you got to wait for it to come out. Oh, is he going to get it? Ooh. So my neat wheat's quite down actually. So, oh, he's going to get yes. And this is going to be close. Getting off the first level. Oh, I've missed it. I was trying to anticipate it was going to go across. He wasn't. Oh. Oh, it's going to get it. Yes. So 1 more Titchie to get. This is going to be This is going to be close. This is going to be close. Oh, you. Yes. Dunk has filled up with neat. Well, that was absolutely close. Now it's going to be the same. It's another 14 Titchies. Yep. So what one do I prefer, this or the CPC version? I'm probably going to say this version because it's actually more challenging. You know, I was very... Ooh! I don't think the graphics look as good though, but it's definitely a lot more challenging on the Commodore 64. Fuck. Come on, hit something, you bastard. It's the same sort of layout, though. It's the same game, but it's just... It is a lot more challenging on the Commodore 64. Doesn't say how many lives you get though. I'm assuming you only get the one life. Once you're out a neat week, that's it, game over. Oh. And as far as I know, there's no 16-bit version of this. I think it only came out on the 3 major 8-bit systems. Obviously when I say the major 8-bit systems, CPC, Commodore 64 and ZX Spectrum. Might have come out on the others, don't know. Typically I don't fucking care. You probably was spared if you had a different system. You probably was spared this shit. So if you was a BBC Micro or an Oric or a Dragon 32 and you like Weetabix and you wanted this game, you were probably out of luck. An MSX, a Commodore 16, I could go on. VIC 20. Oh, I've run out of neat wheat. Oh dear. Alright, you've over milked it now. Yep, that's it. One life use, that's all you get. Then I'll get to enter my name. With the keyboard. Well, that's novelty, isn't it? Well, I'm not having another go at that. I would definitely go to say it is definitely more challenging to play on the Commodore 64 over the CPC version. Because the CPC version was just repetitive. I thought the graphics looked nicer on the CPC, but graphics ain't everything. But I honestly would prefer to play it on the Commodore 64 because it's a little bit more challenging. Anyway, going to end this now. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, and goodbye.